So a few videos ago I made this damage item which went along with the hitbox and the health component, which I could add on to any player or anything such as like a dummy. But the way I had it working in that video was it would just float in front of the player like a little damage thing, and whenever you would run into anything it would damage. So I wanted to make an actual kind of weapon. So the first weapon you're going to get in the game is going to be an axe. The way that this axe works, there is an attack input. It's just left clicking, and whenever you press the attack, it runs the attack function. It puts a damage scene right out in front of the player for about 1/10 of a second. So anything in front of the player when you press attack will be damaged. Oh, and I also made health floating above everything so you can see how things are affected. So if I go up to this dummy and click, you can see it does a damage of 2 every time, because that's how much the base damage is. You can change that in the player script though, if I wanted to. And if it runs out of health, then it's removed. Same for like this brick wall. The way I have it working is there is a cooldown, so you can only press it every 0.5 seconds. That way you can't just spam it over and over. So if you'll see in here, I'm going to click as fast as I can. It's only appearing every 0.5 seconds. And when I have animations in, that'll go along with each swing. But this dummy and brick wall aren't really going to hurt me. I can only hurt them. So I needed to make a new dummy, so I made a separate one called an attack dummy. And it has a mesh, a health component, a hitbox, and then the label, just like everything else. But it has its own separate script. And all it does is every 3 seconds, it just puts out a damage node in front of it. So if we go here, I'll unhide it. There it is down in the world. Oh, it also always rotates towards the player. So you can see every 3 seconds, it does a 1/10 of a second damage, just like the player. And if I go and I stand in it, it's going to damage me every time it attacks. But I can also attack back, and I can attack faster, which means I'm always going to win the fights. Loser. But that's not complete enough. A lot of games have a way to block attacks. So I made this shape cast called block down here, and this is really simple. Whenever you hold down the block, so shift, it puts this green shape cast out in front of the player. And what this does, if a damage area enters into this shape cast, it instantly deletes the damage. So if I go stand in here, you can see this would normally be attacking me, but it's just being instantly deleted. But if I unblock, it'll start damaging me. Block back up, no damage. So it adds some timing into fights. I attack, 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 block. Attack, 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 block. And when they're moving around, all the enemies are moving around, blocking, you have to be facing towards the direction of attack. Like if it's to your back, it's still going to hit you. So you need to be careful, but it adds a way to fight. You can run around with your axe, blocking things up, and then go and swing. You can't swing your axe if you're blocking. When you're swinging your axe, you can't block until after the swing is completely over. So I'm going to press block right after I press swing, but you'll see there's a delay. Just like that. So yeah, not a whole lot in this one, but basic first implements of actually interacting with the world and destroying things, breaking things. All of these variables can be changed. I've considered also making it so when you are cold, if you watch the previous one, the more time you spend in the cold, the slower you move. So I also thought about increasing your attack cooldown so you can't attack quite as quickly when you're cold. Anyways, if you have any ideas, make sure to let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much for watching.